Davante, as the window does kind of close for team success in postseason, what keeps you motivated to go out and perform to your best?
Well, the opportunity to still have our opportunity. It's not that window is not closed yet. But yes, we're playing for our pride, for our name, on the back, the front, all that. So it's a lot still to play for.
We didn't get a chance to talk to you after Sunday's game. Could you have even seen something like that coming at all from an offensive standpoint?
Nah. Can't say I saw that coming. Yeah, it's not. You want to be a part of history, but never that type. So no, I did not see us doing that.
Anything that you could put your finger on kind of how it snowballed that way for the offense?
I don't know, man. It's just we couldn't really get a rhythm. Couldn't establish really anything in the game. Once we did, we obviously turned the ball over, and we just didn't make it easy on ourselves. So that's what you're gonna get if you can't convert. Third down. If you can't have explosive plays, it's gonna look like that.
I asked AP yesterday about getting the ball down the field, attacking down the field, and he said he talks about it every week. He's going to continue. It's what he wants. And I just asked Aiden, is it not getting called or not being executed? And he says it's both. How critical for this team is that, Davante, getting the ball, attacking down the field?
Well, it's critical for most teams, I think, in this league. These defenses are smart. There's a lot of defensive gurus out there do a lot of different things, exotic coverages, repeating things if you have trouble with it. So I think that's what we dealt with a lot this past game, not being able to figure it out. So they just continue to do things, variations of what was stopping us. So obviously we got to call more and we got to throw more. We got to just give more opportunities, and the receivers got to go and make it worthwhile. So we all in it together. Obviously it's got to start with the call, and then we got to find a way to execute the play.
When you have a game like you guys did Sunday, is it good to have a game on Thursday right away to get back on the field and get that taste out of your mouth?
Yeah, honestly, personally, I'm excited to play. It works better if the team is healthy. You come out of that game good. You want to have opportunity to, make it, kind of iron out some of those wrinkles and just get that bad taste out of your mouth, like you said. So for me, I feel good about it. I can't speak for every single person, but that's kind of how I attack it.
I don't think the topic of wide receiver alignment has been discussed as much as it has this week ever. I guess what were your thoughts on watching that call, and is that how much do you think about that? What kind of process you go through just lining up in the right way?
It's pretty simple. If you line up, if you talk to the ref in most cases. I know this happened last year with Terry in Washington, where he checked with the ref and it looked like he gave him the okay, and they threw the flag room. So most cases, I say 99.9% of the time, if you check with the ref, or if you're a little bit behind the line, anytime you're in front of the ball, it's going to be tough. I feel for them because it sucks to have a play that's, as cool as that was and probably pretty difficult to execute, and then they went out there and did it perfectly. But I guess I'm sure it's tough for both sides in that situation. So I just try to get with the ref, make sure I'm legal.
Have you ever had one called on you?
Being in front of the ball?
Yeah.
No, I've been off the ball before, or too far off the ball, but never in front of it though.
Do they give you any kind of a warning, something that was talked about too? Like
they do. Typically, they come over and say things. I think that's kind of it's up to the ref's discretion and who they respect enough to give a warning to first, be it the team or the player. But I've like I said, I like to talk to them, make sure I get a thumbs up or a head nod or something like that. That way, it's on tape at a bare minimum, so they'll get held accountable if it's not right.
Do you watch the film from Sunday, or because you move on right away to the next game?
No, I watch all the film. I don't, if it's a game like that, I'm not watching it right after the game. I try to enjoy my night as much as possible, but it's tough to not because you want to see exactly what happened. But when you're in that type of mood after the game, which I'm sure you'd understand how we feel after one like that, and it's embarrassing too. Not that that's the main thing that drives it, but it's you walk out that field and you got a lot of fans that came to pay their money to come and see you play, and you go up and put up a goose egg, and it almost looks worse that they only scored 3 too. Sometimes you've seen plenty of teams win 20, 22, 0, whatever, but when the other team wins by 3 and they only scored 3, it just looks horrible. So hopefully we don't make any more history like that on this side.
How long did it take to get over it, or are you still not over it?
I'm moving past it. I'm not over it, but I'm past it for sure.
when you watch that film, you talk about with Aiden and kind of see some that you guys may have missed, or what's the rapport with Aiden about those kind of games?
Yeah, we communicate. I mean, Aiden's he's a pro. He understands that he doesn't know everything, and that I don't know everything. None of us do. But the more we can work together and try to help each other out, and obviously I have a lot more experience than what he does, so I try to shed as much light as I can without becoming a QB coach, and just talk to him, talking through his process, and talking through what I was thinking on certain things, so we can try to figure it out. Tough for us that the league doesn't really. They're not going to go and throw us exactly what happened and give us another opportunity, or the Vikings even if we go to the sideline. So the name of the game is execute when you have the opportunity. But it is what it is. Got a new week now.
That's good.